Okay, YouTubers, this is just a quick heads up video. So, guys, apparently there were two things that I heard. Something I heard about a week ago from another YouTube channel about a possible terror attack, and that something could go down during the height of the eclipse. So, that being said, obviously, you guys need to keep your head on the swivel. Make sure if anything goes down, you react accordingly. You react or respond quickly and get the hell out of there. So, if this in fact is true, and this is starting to not become a thing, but more warnings are being put out there. The FBI put out a warning about a day or two ago stating that they're worried that something could go down during the eclipse as well, and that to stay away from mass gatherings and large crowds. Now, they think that ISIS or a lone wolf, somebody, is going to act upon this day, which is tomorrow, and start some crap. Now, whether it's an actual lone wolf, ISIS himself, or the United States government, it's irrelevant. If something goes down, react accordingly and get the hell out of there. If you're going to respond in kind and get the hell out of there. This is something, guys, that we're clearly going to see more of these attacks. Again, whether it's the government, ISIS, or lone wolf, doesn't matter at that moment. At that moment, you need to react and get out of there. A lot of people are starting to get nervous as to something happening. And again, tomorrow during the eclipse would be the time you would want to do something like that, because everybody is looking up. Rarely anybody is looking down. I guarantee you're going to have police officers wearing solar eclipse sunglasses or glasses, and looking up as well. So everybody's going to be distracted, and while they're distracted, somebody could be pulling off some shit. Now, whether that's stealing, robbing, taking your car, taking your items, or committing a mass act of terror, you need to keep your head on a swivel. And if you're going to be looking at the sun, have one eye on the sun and one eye on the ground. I know that's hard to do, but some of you cross-eyed fucks can pull that off. So, this is, like I said, guys, just a really quick heads up. I saw, again, that video last week or a week and a half ago, and I thought, it's a possibility. But then with the FBI warning just the other day, and then they mentioned the solar eclipse, I'm like, either they're warning us or they know something that's coming down. Now, here's the kicker, guys. Again, I said this before, I'll say it in my video tomorrow morning as well, but the fire department has also been told, in fact, it was confirmed by the FBI that many migrants that are coming here are in fact on the terror watch list. There's either a few hundred here or up to 1,000 that are here in the United States that have been identified and somehow or another let go into the United States. So with that bit of information I just received a couple of days ago, and then the FBI warning a couple of days ago as well, and then the YouTube channel, I think it's Doug and Stacy, they mentioned that in a letter that they got as well. I'm starting to connect the dots, and I'm not liking where this is going. So though I am pretty confident that nothing's going to happen, if it does, react accordingly. I'm only saying this so that you guys, that it's in the back of your head. If you happen to be in a large crowd and you're watching this thing, make sure that you're looking at the sun and then scanning the crowd around you or the people around you. But if something pops off, again, you got to get busy. And either get busy getting out of there or get busy reacting. We are at a point in time, guys, where not being strapped is not an option. You have to have something on you. And now, again, I live in New York City, so that option is minimal for me, though I am going to be applying for my full carry within the next couple of months. I got to get paperwork and all this other bullshit, but I will be applying for it. Everybody else that lives in a state where you can carry. Just have at it, guys, because you don't know where this is going to pop up. I would assume if you're going to attack a city, it would be New York City, because less people are carrying, and there are going to be a lot of people looking at the sun, and a lot of people are going to be distracted. Now, the 42nd Street area is not where you want to be for the eclipse. You're probably going to want to be in the West Side Highway. That is the best option and the only option, actually, or the George Washington Bridge, hanging out in the middle of the bridge watching the eclipse, because the sun should be at a lower angle by 3 o'clock. So if you have trees in the way, it's going to be blocked. If you have mountains in the way, it's definitely going to be blocked. I was going to go upstate New York. Now I'm not because of that new information I just found out. So I'm going to stay here in the city, enjoy my 90%, and call it even. But other than that, guys, keep your head on the swivel. Keep your wits about you. If something goes down, don't panic. Don't freeze. Either get into the app. But other than that, guys, keep your head on the swivel. Keep active. Keep notice of what's going on around you. Do not get distracted by any of the bullshit that might be going on. And hopefully, I will see you guys on the other side of this eclipse. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple days.